Reporters, Winsel Alcorano, Althea May Alansig, Mary Rose Dapog, King Nicol Rico Dolorico, Chris Sanita. Cone of experience.
Cone of experience. It composed 11 stages starting from concrete experiences at the bottom of the cone, then it becomes abstract as it reaches at the peak of the cone. Now the experiences in each stage can be mixed and are interrelated that foster more meaningful learning of educational technology. Basically involves all around the cone of experience, going one by one starting from the concrete to abstract. We will further understand more about the different components of the cone that will help us in the real meaning of educational technology. Edgar Dales, born in 1900 at the dawn of a new millennium, Edgar Dales' work continues to influence educational technologies in the 21st century. Dale grew up on a North Dakota farm, and according to Wigler, he retained the no-nonsense thinking habits and strong work ethics of his Scandinavian forebears throughout his illustration career. While working on the family farm and later as a teacher in a small rural school, Dale earned both his bachelor's and master's degrees from the University of North Dakota, partially through correspondence courses.
11 stages of cone of experiences. Verbal symbols are not just an object or ideas for which they stand, but they still can be quiet, powerful, or flexible. Verbal symbols shows meanings or emotions through writing or spoken words. It may be a word for a concrete object like book or an idea. Verbal symbols can be useful in classroom because verbal symbols refers to sending or receiving a message through sounds and language. For example, a teacher can address one student or the whole classroom through verbal communication. What are the examples of verbal symbols? Verbal symbol shows meaning or emotion through writing or spoken words. The written word has saved lives, circulated powerful ideas, preserved traditions and memories, as much more. Abstract terms refers to ideas of concepts. They have no physical reference. Visual symbols. The use of visual symbols in the classroom, such as drawings, posters, and cartoons to illustrate an idea or any other visual presentations in line of the topic discussion. Visual symbols are also a venue in a classroom, teaching by helping students to see an idea by the use of graph, chart, map, or diagram to activity. What are the visual symbols? Visual symbols are representations of direct reality, which comes in the form of signs and symbols. Rules of thumbs in using visual. Visual must be directly relevant to the audio content. Kinds of visual symbols. Cartoons, pictorial presentations or caricature of persons, idea, situations, or issues that is designed to influence public opinion. Several kinds of still pictures provide media of learning and contribute to understanding and social education. The flat pictures, stereograph, slide, film strip, and transparency provide valuable sources of materials by bringing views and news of local and remote regions of both time and place into the classroom.
Television and motion pictures can reconstruct the reality to the past so effectively. So in this level, it helps in lectures to convey message and information through educational videos, films, and documentaries, and it gives students the visual experiment by using the television. Television and motion pictures can reconstruct the reality of the past so effectively. So in this level, it helps in lecture to convey message and information through educational videos, films, documentaries, and it gives students the visual experiments by using the television. Exhibits. Exhibits are experiences that are sensory experiences which could be related to the direct purposeful experiences. So teachers can show students in visual representation or can create examples of an idea or an image to convey of them and to allow students to create meaningful and connection through concrete objects. Study tips. The purpose of the study tips is usually observation for education, non-experimental research, or to provide students with experiences outside their everyday activities.
Demonstration is a visual explanation of an import fact, idea, or a process through use pictures, drawings, film. It may be a description or explanation of a process and illustrated by examples. Teachers will use demonstration to demonstrate the class and observe the process. Dramatize experiences. In this level, learners can be participated and constructed experiences that gives them understanding to the concept. Through dramatized experiences, learners become more familiar to the concept as they emerge of themselves to the solution.
Contrived experiences. In this stage, it provides more concrete experiences even if not is concrete direct experiences that allows the realization foster better understand on the concept. Direct, purposeful experiences. These are the first-hand experiences which serve as the foundation of learning. These are the rich experiences that are sense that is seen, handled, tasted, felt, touched, and smelled. These senses bring from which we construct the ideas, the concept, the generation that gives meaning and order to our lives.
The summary of cone of experience. It composed 11 stages. The top of the cone are the verbal symbols, visual symbols. These are symbolic experiences learning through abstraction. The middle of the cone are recording, radio, and still pictures, motion pictures, educational television, exhibit, study trip, demonstrations are the iconic experiences learning through observation. At the last of the cone, which is the bottom, are dramatized experience, contrived experience. Direct purposeful experiences are the direct purpose experiences learning by doing. The cone of experience provide teaching and learning models that allows teacher to understand how to increase the retention rate of learning by involving the learner. This means that while the teachers participate and give involved in the learning process by expressions, they awaken the sensory organ. Cone of experience is a visual presentations of the impressions that learning activities can be replaced in extensive categories based on the amount to which they express the non-abstract reference of real-life experiences. These categories are the symbolic experience that includes verbal and visual symbols in the upper part of the cone. Iconic experiences that includes the recordings, radio, still pictures, motion pictures, educational television, exhibits, study trips, and demonstrations in the middle part of the cone. And lastly, in the interactive experience that includes the dramatized experiences, contrived experiences, and direct purposeful experiences. Dale's cone is one of the most important theoretical foundations of IT. Hence, the cone makes connections between concrete and abstract ideas, which is one of the main principles of teachings and learning. It helps the professionals to select media on the basis of experiences aimed to transfer students. The purpose of the cone of experience is to help teachers to plan different kinds of learning experiences in order to create the most effective learning environment for purpose of study and geographical contents.